Hi, this is Mr. Hewland, and today you get the joys of the Aleks topic, solving for a variable in terms of other variables using addition or subtraction with division. All that means is your equations just got more complicated. So here's our first example. We're going to do two of these. We're going to solve for v, which means I need to get v by itself. So there's two things I have to do. I have to get rid of the 3a, and then I have to get rid of the 7. I'm going to get rid of the 3a first. Kind of a rule of thumb will be get rid of the pieces that are furthest away from your variable in the beginning. So I look at this 3a and I say, hey, how can I move that to the other side or get it out of the right-hand side? Well, it's a positive 3a. So what I'll do is I'll subtract 3a from the right side. That'll make that add or subtract to 0. And of course, that means I have to do that to the left-hand side as well. Now I'm going to rewrite this. On the right-hand side, after these two combine to be 0, I'm left with 7v. And over here on the left, these are not like terms. They cannot combine. So all I do is write w minus 3a. That's so easy, but yet people are kind of mystified by that. There's nothing to do if they're not like terms. You cannot combine them. My goal is to get v by itself. Remember, solve for v. So now I need to get rid of the 7. Well, the 7's attached by multiplication. I will divide, and I will divide. Here on the right-hand side, those two 7's will reduce, and I'm left with my v. Over here, there's nothing left to do. There's no combining or reducing. So I'm left with that. I have solved for v. I've gotten v by itself. Let's do one more example. I'm going to soup up the equation a little bit. So if you look at our original equation, our second example has a little bit more complicated equation, but I'm still going to solve for v. So using the same idea, to get v by itself, I've got to get rid of this minus 3a. I'll deal with the 7 later. Subtract 3a, the inverse operation, or the opposite, is plus 3a. Now when I go to the right-hand side, I have to decide, hey, do I want to put this 3a with this or with this? I'm going to choose the a because they are like terms. They're similar variables. Over here on the left, the 7v remains because these two combine to be 0. An a plus a 3a is a 4a because they're like terms and I can combine them. The w stays as is. Pretty close to v by itself. I'll now divide by 7. To be fair, I divide by 7 on both sides. And now I have solved for v. I hope this was entertaining.